Hi, I'm Sean Walker from iTrain Hockey. Today I'm here with Lindsay Griggs. She's going to be helping us out. We're doing backhand sweep passes. So we're going to be teaching how to give and receive backhand sweep passes. Okay, we're going to first talk about receiving the passes. So if Lindsay's got the puck, when we receive the pass, we want to make sure that as I'm looking at her, my blade, I can see it in front of my body. If my blade is here, I can see Lindsay, but I can't see my blade. So just like as if we were catching a baseball, we'd want to see our baseball glove catching the ball. So it'd be difficult if my glove was beside me or behind me. So with the blade, we want to make sure that it's in front of our body, arms are away from the body, knees are bent in a nice wide stance. The first way we're going to teach it is that we're just going to be lining our feet up with each other so that we can transfer our weight and make our passes like this. So my blade's going to be in front. Go ahead there, Lindsay. As it comes in, I'm going to cradle the puck and sweep it. When I receive it, as the puck comes in, my blade and my puck are going to be flushed together, and I'm not going to let the puck go any further than my back leg. It just doesn't need to. My arms are away from my body still, so that when I make the pass, I can cradle it, stick handle with it, and then control it, or I can let it go almost right away if we wanted to make a one-touch sweep pass. So as it comes in, I sweep it no further than my right leg as a lefty, and then I can make the pass right back. So a one-touch pass, again, looks like this, just nice and smooth. So in order to make it a sweep pass, as we receive it, we're going to be sweeping it in and making that sound, and then on the way out, we're doing the same thing when we're making the pass. When we make the pass, make sure that, again, we're gripping our stick as hard as we possibly can, and then by the time we're done pointing, you should be pointing with the very tip of your stick to the target, and that's it. The louder, the longer the sweep, the harder the pass is going to be. Right. Okay, so our main points that we want to make, some correction points that we want to make for our backhand sweep passes. One, when we're pointing to our target, we want to make sure that the very tip of my stick, as if I'm pointing to the camera right now, it's almost vertical, right? It doesn't need to be turned over like a wrist shot or anything like that. We just want to keep it vertical. The tip of the stick faces the target. Some players, I find, they kind of just sort of wing it towards the passer. We want to make sure that every pass is obviously nice and solid and very hard. So grip your stick really hard, and that really helps you allow to get a good strong grip on your blade, and then to be able to sweep the stick quite well. When I was giving and receiving the passes with Lindsay, I would kind of shift my weight. So look at my feet. It's almost like I'm stopping on one and dragging the toe of the other. And then, yeah, go ahead there, Lindsay. As it comes in, I can shift my weight and then make that pass. And really using my legs, it helps me, one, keep a nice stable stance, and then two, be able to use it as a full body movement instead of just using my hands. Okay, we're going to show now with our toes facing each other, same type of sweep pass on the backhand side. This time we're going to go from the forehand side to the backhand side and then make the pass. When I make the pass off the backhand side, I'm going to be passing to Lindsay's forehand side. Let's just make sure that when you're pulling it in, don't pull it just to the side with your hands behind the puck back here, because all I'd have to do is kind of flick my wrists in order to make that pass, and it wouldn't be a very solid pass. So just make sure that you're pulling your puck in towards your feet so that we're kind of winding them up at the same time, and then we can still shift our weight a little bit through this pass. But I make the sweep pass to her forehand side, she'll really quickly move it from forehand to the backhand, and I'll offer my forehand and then bring it to the backhand. You can do it in one and two ways. When we're receiving the pass, we can go ahead there, yep. Once you receive it, you can sweep it into the forehand and then sweep it to the backhand and then make that pass. Or you can do like a bit of a snapping technique where you just get it over there, and then once you get it in that position, pull it back from there and make that sweep pass. So here's what it looks like. Yeah. You got it. Sorry. Okay, we want to make two main points. One common error that I find a lot of players make is that when they receive the pass, they pull it to their backhand side. At the same time that they pull it to the backhand side, they turn their body and line their feet up. So it's a good practice to have just the control of your arms and just having your toes still facing your passer to make that pass. We don't have to turn our body to line them up every single time. If someone was in between Lindsay and I, and we had to pass around them, and it had to be a quick pass, we wouldn't have enough time to turn our body, and there wouldn't be much need. We just want that flexibility, that mobility with our hands. And then the last point is, go ahead there, Linz. When we receive the pass, we want to make sure that, again, our puck is not just ahead of us. If I just do this, then I'm just going to be kind of snapping my wrists over and it won't be very strong. So as I received the pass, I pulled it in almost like to my back pocket of my right back pocket so that I can really wind it up, and in that same motion I can let it go and get some strength behind the pass.